This is TechCrunch. AI DevOps tool Harness, founded back in 2017 by serial entrepreneur Jody Bonsall, is on track to exceed $250 million in annual recurring revenue this year. The startup just raised a fresh $240 million Series E funding round that values the company at $5.5 billion post-money. The round includes a $200 million primary investment led by Goldman Sachs and a planned $40 million tender offer with participation from IVP, Menlo Ventures, and Unusual Ventures. The tender offer is intended to provide some liquidity to its long-term employees, according to Bonsall. Now, the new valuation is a 49% jump from its $3.7 billion evaluation in a $230 million round back in April of 2022. With this funding, the startup has raised $570 million of equity to date. As AI accelerates code production, it is widening a bottleneck in the far larger after-code phase of software development. The testing, security checks, and deployment work that still consumes nearly 70% of engineering time. Harness's tools help automate this sprawling, error-prone layer, even as enterprises grapple with rising AI code volume and the risks of shipping even a single line of faulty software into production systems. Now, Bonsall is well known among developers for building and selling app performance company AppDynamics to Cisco for $3.7 billion back in 2017. So the post-coding world is an area that Bonsall knows very well. Harness uses AI agents to automate functions like testing, verification, security, and governance. It's built on a software delivery knowledge graph that maps code changes, services, deployments, tests, environments, incidents, costs, and policies. The knowledge graph helps differentiate Harness from other AI platforms because it gives the system a deep understanding of each customer's software delivery processes and architecture. Bonsall says that this knowledge graph is the context that its AI agents use. The purpose-built agents draw on that context to generate pipelines that match each customer's specific policies, architecture, and operational requirements. Harness also uses an orchestration engine that turns the AI's recommendations into automated actions, with checks in place to make sure those changes are applied safely. As AI is not foolproof, Bonsall said the system is designed with human oversight, noting that AI-generated tests or fixes are reviewed by engineers, compliance teams, or auditors before being put into use. Microsoft's GitHub, GitLab, Jenkins, and CloudBees are among the key competitors for Harness, but Harness has plenty of traction, claiming more than 1,000 enterprise customers, including United Airlines, Morningstar, Keller Williams, and National Australia Bank. So far, the startup has handled 128 million deployments, 81 million builds, protected 1.2 trillion API calls, and helped customers optimize nearly $2 billion in cloud spending over the past year. So far, Bonsall says that the startup has handled 128 million deployments, 81 million builds, protected 1.2 trillion API calls, and helped customers optimize nearly $2 billion in cloud spending over the past year. The San Francisco-based company employs over 1,200 people across 14 offices worldwide, including in Europe and the UK, with around 33% of its workforce in India. Harness plans to use the new funding to expand its R&D efforts, hire hundreds of engineers at its Bengaluru office, and build out additional automated testing, deployment, and security capabilities, while improving the accuracy of its AI systems. The company also intends to strengthen its U.S. go-to-market operations and significantly expand its presence in international markets. It should also be noted that earlier this year, Bonsall merged his software observability firm Traceable with Harness, and that move has helped the startup grow its ARR projection. He said, We brought the two companies together because we started to see that DevOps and application security are coming together in a very, very deep way. We have seen that turned out to be a very, very successful thesis this year that's driving a lot of growth for both of our DevOps and application security set of products. While this raise has allowed some employees to cash out a bit, Bonsall still plans on taking Harness public one day, though he did not share a specific timeline. That's what our goals and plans depend on, he said of an eventual IPO. Our business is very, very healthy, very strong, high growth and margins, and it will be a great public company when the timing is right. That's it from TechCrunch. For more stories like this one, go to TechCrunch.com. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.